This is Marcus Farrell Live, and today we're going to take a long, unflinching look at Donald Trump, a man who has built his career not only on lies and grift, but on shameless attempts to erase and distort Black history. He is not just incompetent, he is willfully ignorant, lazy, and downright hostile to truth, and that combination is as pathetic as it is dangerous. Number 5, this clown actually whined that the Smithsonian was, quote, out of control, simply for telling the truth about how brutal slavery really was. Imagine being so fragile that the facts of human bondage offend you. He would rather the museum serve up fairy tales that flatter his ego than deal with the uncomfortable reality of America's past. Number 4, he ordered the National Park Service to water down Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad page, ripping out mentions of the Fugitive Slave Act and the enslaved, lies she risked everything to save, and replacing them with limp talk of so-called black and white cooperation. That is not history, that is gaslighting, turning raw courage into a Hallmark card. Number 3, the infamous 1776 Commission, his vanity project dressed up as patriotic education. The so-called report was a sloppy cut-and-paste job stuffed with distortions, omissions, and outright plagiarism, all designed to whitewash slavery and systemic racism. Real historians tore it apart as laughably unprofessional, but he was too busy basking in his own mediocrity to notice. Number 2, his disgraceful order to purge museums and national parks of anything that might, quote, disparage Americans past or living. Translation, erase the truth. That is why exhibits about slavery are vanishing, including the iconic 1863 photograph of an enslaved man's whip-scarred back, known as the scourged back. That image told the raw truth in one glance, and he would rather it disappear because reality does not fit his cheap slogan of so-called American greatness. And number 1, the Central Park 5. This man bought full-page ads calling for the death penalty against 5 Black and Latino teenagers who were later proven innocent by DNA evidence. Decades later, he still refuses to apologize, still hints at their guilt, and still doubles down on his own malicious lie. That is not just stubbornness. It is cruelty, arrogance, and stupidity rolled into one. His attempts to gaslight America about race and history are deliberate, consistent, and dangerous. He is the bottom of the barrel, a man so insecure he has to bully history itself into submission. And here is the truth. If you care about justice, if you care about honesty, if you refuse to let a con artist rewrite reality, then you cannot sit quietly. Call him out. Share the facts. Stand with teachers, historians, and communities who refuse to lie. This is Marcus Farrell Live. Follow, like, and share, because shutting down revisionist nonsense is not optional, it is survival.